Thank you for joining me. I wanted to use up some more of the cinnamon bun color, so I decided to do the chocolate egg today. So you can make it look more realistic without the gold sparkle, but I'll show you how to make this. Here I have burnt umber primo, but any chocolate colored clay would be fine. This is a 1/2 inch round cutter. And if you don't have cutters, you could always draw a 1/2 inch round on a sheet of paper and cut it out and cut the clay out around it. It's on the 4th thickest setting of my pasta roller. And I smooth it around a small marble. And as you smooth it around, drag your finger around it. If you drag your finger around, it will help keep fingerprints from marking up your clay. And so here we bake it. So this can bake, I usually bake them about 15 minutes. There's no harm in letting them go in extra long. And then this is what it looks like when it's done, and you peel it off. From here we make our cuts into it. And let's see. Sorry. To get our little triangle edges, you could use an X-Acto knife or your clay blade, and you cut little tiny triangles out. So as you can see, it's starting to cut out the angles. When you're done, you have part of an eggshell. Now from here, you would put it in your pan, and you would take a tiny piece of clay. I use the same color, the burnt umber, and then I smash it onto the pan so it stays upright. And I bake it again. So this is to keep it standing up straight. If you don't do this, the eggshell will lay flat when you're putting the inside in. It will lay flat. So from here, after you bake it, you will want to start filling it with your egg stuff. Okay, so this is the same frosting that I used for the cinnamon buns. It's basically the translucent liquid Sculpey, and you could use either white powdered food coloring if you're wanting to make it look more realistic. I used pearl powdered food coloring because that's what I had for my cinnamon buns. And then the other color is yellow powdered food coloring with the translucent liquid Sculpey. So here it is. So it's yellow powdered food coloring, and the color's much richer than it appears. So let me do this for you. I'm not sure how to get the best. I think that's probably the best angle I'm going to get for you. So what I'm going to do is, because Cadbury eggs, oops, it's this one, the sauce inside is pretty thick, so I'm going to coat the inside of the egg as well as let it spill out. Now The ones that I showed you that were in my hand were kind of just testers. After I coat the inside, I'll let it spill out a little bit. And I actually think I let it spill out a little too much last time. I got a little overeager. So I'm going to try to keep it much closer to the egg this time and not quite so big. So there we go. There's the white portion of our egg. Now usually I don't mix with liquid colors because they sink into each other. But the Cadbury egg, that's what it looks like anyway. So that's what you want it to do. So what I do is pick up a little bit of that. And as you can see, it's sinking into the other color. I might drag some of it back up into the egg, like it's spilling out of the egg more. And then from here you'd cook it. After cooking it, then you want to varnish it with some triple thick. I varnished it with triple thick, and then since I was all sparkly with the pearl frosting, I added a little bit of gold Pearl X, but it would look a lot more realistic, and exactly like this. It would look exactly like that if you don't use the shimmer and you just glaze it when it's done. So anyhow, I hope that you enjoyed this. I just wanted to go ahead and show you with it getting to be Easter time. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, here is what it looked like when it was done. The closer you keep it to the egg, the thicker it will look. If you spread it out like I did, it just looks kind of thin, more like the broken egg rather than a thick Cadbury egg. So just keep it closer in if you want it to. Another cute thing is if you wanted to double the eggshell, you can have one on each side and have it coming out from the center, and that might be pretty cute too. Anyhow, thank you for coming back again, and if you want to see more, please subscribe, give me thumbs up, thumbs down, comment, and thank you for watching again. Bye.